Well, hello, dwarfs and dwarfettes. This is JuryDutySummons. Anyway, here we are again in Paddlesplattered Fortress. Is that how you pronounce that? Yeah, something. I don't know. Well, anyway, you see that population? We got another migration. Can you believe it? It's ridiculous. What do they keep coming here for? Go away! All right. I think we're up to. Well, it says. Hang on here. I'm just messing myself up. There we go. It says 83 right there, but it's more like 106 because it hasn't quite marked the migration yet. You can see all those dwarves right there. Yeah, they're coming onto the field right this second. What is that over there? Oh, chalk pebbles? What? What's going on? I don't know. So anyway, what is this? The hell's a pout? Oh. a small forest bird known for its distinctive flaps of skin hanging from its face. It is prized for its meat. Well, alrighty then. So, yeah. What are we doing here? The wall's almost finished, which is excellent. I have built a second bridge here because otherwise they're not going to have any way to get over the river. Oh, look at that. Another dwarf just died. So, we're apparently having quite a few dwarves dying on me. It looks like it's about 1 or 2 a season. And, sorry, Zach. So far it hasn't been like a huge deal. Where's he at? He went to he's dead in his bed. Yeah. There's that vampire still active, and I don't really have a good way to figure out how to kill him yet. Or even figure out who the gosh dang thing is. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna have to keep an eye out, I guess. What I've done here is I'm creating a this room right here. It was gonna be a food storage. I decided to have it work a little differently. What I'm gonna do is make it into a barracks. Or a dormitory, rather. And that way random people who need to sleep will sleep there. And hopefully the vampire will eat somebody in front of somebody else so we know who it is. That's sadly my only strategy right now. So anyway, I added some more rooms because we were running low, like I was talking about. So you can see this whole area here. That's 30 bedrooms right there in that big block. And I created some larger rooms for nobles as I need them. And I've already needed one, so let me go to the Nobles tab and show you what I did. This gentleman here is now my bookkeeper. And he needed an office, so I created an office for him. And you do that by putting down a chair, and then creating a room from that chair. There you go, and just assigning it to him. So you have an office. So that's it. That's all that really needs to be done there. I'm doing some improvements, general improvements in the aesthetics of the fortress. So far I've smoothed out most of the hallways, and then I'm going to start engraving them. I engraved the... Oops. Yeah, so I had another mysterious thing created. It's pretty big. Well, it's kind of meh. So anyway, I've engraved this dining hall right here. I need some more tables and chairs in here. Table. Oh, I do have some more. Okay. And some chair. Okay. Alright, good. Right. Okay, fine. Gosh. I'll have enough. So, yep. Right now, I sort of have enough. I have like 90 bedrooms, I guess. More than, well, maybe 9. I don't know, something like that. I think I have enough bedrooms. I have some vacant, and they're not being taken up, so I think I'm okay. This is my next area that I'm going to expand, so later when I start filling up, I'll just start having this dug out. And hopefully that'll be enough for at least the time being. Anyway, this is the level I was mining on. It's in the chalk layer, as you'll see. Chalk layer tends to have things like coal and limonite, iron ore, that kind of stuff. And so I've found a bunch of iron ore, and I've been mining it out steadily, I guess. Oops. So what I've been doing is when I get deposits, I will kind of try to predict where they're going to go a little bit. Some of the miners have got little ways, and then after they're done, I clean up. So like right here, I'll just do that. And that's not a bad strategy. So you can see right here, these dwarves are going to mine here, and then they're going to mine up this way. And then after that's finished, I'll have all this area exposed, and I'll be able to clean up the rest of the vein, or just extend it further, depending how far it goes. And if there used to be a tool, a part of the Lazy Noob Pack, part of the DF hacks tools, that would actually designate the entire vein for you. And it's technically cheating, but I've always felt that that was a much, very reasonable cheat to do, because it's, I mean, you could tell your freaking dwarves to go follow the vein and mine it all out, It seems like something that dwarves could figure out, right? I don't know. So in terms of all that stuff we've been finding, I've created here a couple of smelters and a wood furnace. And so let me just stop that from repeating. Yeah, so what I'm doing, so the first thing I'm doing is I'm just making a whole bunch of coke. And so this stockpile is a bar stockpile, and so it's just totally full of chalk blocks, bars, but it's mostly coke. And it won't be like that forever. I'll be using up all that coke as I get my metal industry going. One thing worth pointing out is that I made a mistake the last time the caravan was here, and I didn't buy an anvil. So I don't actually have any way to build a metalsmith shop. So I can't use any metal yet, not until the next caravan arrives. And yeah, that's a long time from now, unfortunately. So a whole dwarven year. Oh well. Until then, I'll just bulk up on supplies, so that's fine. So what is that? Okay, so we're going to make another stockpile here. Another stone stockpile, if you don't mind. And I'm going to edit it. And what I want there is I want just limonite. So forbid everything else and then turn that on. So hopefully if the dwarves are smart, they'll fill that up with limonite ore. This stockpile right here is only for coal. So any coal that's mined gets drawn up here, and then the smelter takes care of it, turns it into coke. At least that's the plan. Dwarf is making craft goods like they're supposed to, which is good. I've been, well, part of the reason why the stockpile is so full is I just don't have bins. When I have more bins, this will be condensed down into, well, each block of coke, each bin can hold 5 things of coke, or 5 blocks, or 5 bars. So, well, let me see here. Oops. Yeah, I think it's 5. That's got to be what it is. It used to be more, but nah, now it's 5. That's alright. I have a few more, but I just haven't given the dwarfs a chance to actually reorganize that pile yet. So that'll be happening at some point soon. Let's see here. Actually, I got the phone ringing, so I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Sorry it took so long, folks. I had an old friend call, and I figured that I needed to talk with him. Well, anyway, where were we at? Yes, we had some dwarves die. I think that's what we were talking about. So far, the death rate has been lower than my rate of migration, so it hasn't been total disaster, but, it's not good when dwarves die ever, so that's okay. So let's take a look at who's in the coffins. So, Erst, something or other, BTW 24, Rally Block, may you rest in peace. Redeject, and then Azak Dukurmod, the Fisher Dwarf. Sorry, my friend, you have passed away. Anyway. So yeah, let's move along here. So what was I doing? Oh yes, let's let the game play for a little bit here. I want to get these miners going back to work here. You can see how as he's mining forward, it is exposing more of the ore. And now he's decided that he doesn't want to do that anymore. He's going to go do something else. Okay, cool. Whew. Look at all those dwarves. Oh, there we go. Some more of that. That stuff gets picked up about as fast as possible, huh? So where do I think that's going? Oops. Ah, dang it. Hit the right thing. So I'm thinking it's probably going to go up here a little bit. So let's just do that. There we go. And one more. Cool. Mine at the whole vein. Oh, not quite the whole vein. Let's just go like that, just to cover my bases. So a lot of the mining right now is just going to be like this, just kind of getting the ores to where it needs to be, getting the mining done, cleaning things up a little bit. Let's just go out to that, I guess. Yeah, that's probably good enough. I don't know. If I actually had a... Oh, look at that vein up on the left right there. It just kind of opened up, didn't it? A lot more over here than I thought there was. If I had another vein, that'd be kind of cool. So I think we're good for now on that. So that one's making coke. Let's set this one to smelt limonite. And that's going to get us the iron bars that we need. Let me check to make sure I have enough dwarves doing smelting duty. At least 2, preferably 3 that have some kind of skill in it. It's not a bad idea to have an extra person who is able to do a skill even if you're not using them, because one of them who are working, they're going to take breaks and everything, and so they can kind of switch out. That's one thing about dwarf therapists. I always have trouble finding the skills I need to find. Sorry, I'm being really quiet right now because I'm looking at this stupid list and not finding my furnace operator. Where are you guys? Oh, there it is. Bye-bye. Okay. Well, we have 2 mediocre mid-level. I think it's level 6. Yeah, they're both level. One's 8, one's 6. So we're not bad there. It looks like the level 6 guys been getting all the training. That's good. That's fine. Ooh. We don't really have anything in way of blacksmithing either. Oh, we have an armorer. That's about it. We have a level, what is it, 11 armorer. Everything else we just have the low level stuff on. So we're making lots of metal stuff. Alright, so the clothier shop. Cloth. Looks like they stopped. Something stopped going on here. Let's cancel vest, I guess, and add shoe. Dwarves do like their am I out of plant cloth? Oh. I am, ain't I? No, I'm not. Oh, you son of a monkey. I have some. What does the menu actually say? Need 1 unused plant cloth. What? Was it forbidden or something? It can't be for. I don't know. They're not forbidden. Oh, right. Cloth, silk, yarn. Duh. It didn't used to be that way. But okay. That makes sense, I guess. Whatever. Let's get some trousers on my folks. The dwarves. And some dresses. Don't want to see naked dwarves running around. That would be ridiculous. Some gloves, some socks, and some shoes. Just had some bags in there just for the fun of it. Okay, that should be good, I guess. Use up all the silk that way. The leather works. Let's make some. Might as well. I have some decent. I actually got a decent clothier and leather worker in the most recent migration, so I might as well keep them busy. It'll keep them happy, right? Look at that. They're actually doing their work. Awesome. And okay, well, what's my wall doing? Almost done. Awesome. Let's make sure this has everybody who can walk around and cause trouble. I don't know if it's still the case, but it used to be that a grazing animal, if you don't put them in the pen or a place where they can actually graze, they'll starve to death. And they'll starve to death in your area, in your eating area, which is not good. Come on. Oh, look at that. Look at the hunters bringing back. Yep, I don't know. He brought back a big bird. They're delicious. Nom, 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 nom. So you can see what happens on the grazing area. They've actually grazed this top area completely almost. The bottom area has been untouched, so I'm not too worried, but eventually they might actually graze out the whole place. And if that's the case, what I'll do is I'll move them up here to this big area, and we'll be good there. I might even split them up by type. That'd be kind of cool. And how are we doing on other supplies? Oh, that's right, I forgot to mention. I set up a bunch of cage traps. They're in the process of being built, I guess. Where's my mechanic? Did my mechanic die? So let me check that. Oh, I have one mechanic. One bleeping mechanic. What is he doing? He's fishing. Really? No. No, no, no. You also don't burn wood. You also don't gather plants. Also a doctor. Is he some kind of... He's a minor blacksmith too. It's apparently a bone carver and a weaver of little skill. Crikeys. Who set up these freaking... Okay, let's see. I don't know when I'll need those traps, but it's going to be eventually, and I'm sure. Oh, what's this? It's a giant grasshopper. Really? Someone's been beating it up. Who's been beating up my grasshoppers? Oh. Oh, okay. Why would you cancel the job? I didn't tell you to do it in the first place. Okay, anyway. So that'll happen whenever you have things like that start up. The kitchen will automatically get jobs to start rendering fat, that kind of stuff. And I guess it canceled the job because there wasn't enough. Oh good, plants are being milled. Excellent. Animals being butchered. Brew is being brewed. What kind of brew is it? Fine. Okay. Good enough. There, someone's making some plum helmet roast. Excellent. That's how very mediocre of them, I guess. I'm going to pick up all these beds and actually move them downstairs. Oh, I created a kennel. And I made an area for animals. So when things are trapped by the cage traps, they'll be brought over here. I'm going to build some more up top in this area around here, to the left of my fortress, and up here. I keep getting a lot of like animals, like that right there, that little lowercase t. Oh, that's actually a tame. Never mind. I tend to get things like that wandering around through here, to just wander by your base and just see if you're available. I'd like to catch a breeding pair of these guys right here. These giant Ks. I'm sure they lay giant eggs or something. So there we go. So I think that's a good stopping point for this video. We've gotten a lot of progress done since last time we've been here. Dwarves are still happy. Well, somewhat happy. Not as happy as they can be as dwarves. I still have a vampire running rampant through the place, randomly eating people. Thankfully, everything hasn't dissolved down into chaos yet. Oh, I put more beds down. Awesome. And, yeah. We're really good in the bedroom departments. We have decent accommodations for pretty much every dwarf, I think. I think we're at every dwarf has a place to stay. There we go. Fill that out some. So anyway, we got good production and everything. The only thing I'm really pissed off about is I don't have a frickin' anvil. Or bag of frickin'. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to wait till next caravan comes and hope they bring an anvil. The Dwarven caravan usually does. And I seem to not be getting any other caravans, just the Dwarven stuff. I think the other civilizations, the human and elves, have died off, maybe. Or I just picked a location where they can't get to, or something. Which is rather odd, if you think about it. Another way of doing this that I'm not doing it is actually to mine out in a grid. And so if you mine out in a grid fashion, like, you know, something like that, just like a whole bunch of squares like that, you'll get actually a much better idea where the veins are going, and so you won't necessarily have to do what I'm doing here. You could just you get a much better guess about where the veins are going to be at. I didn't do that because I just wanted to ore. Oh, it's taken by a mood. It's a strange mood. Oh, some of the dwarfs that came were actually decent Mercs dwarves. So hopefully we'll be getting together a squad of archers when I actually have some production capability. So perhaps next year. Next year. All right. Talk to you all later. We'll see what this dwarf makes, and have a great day.